Welcome back to Paranormal Spirit Quest. This is our first investigation of 2022. Tonight we investigate at one of the most haunted inns in the southeast. It's the Mermaid Inn in Rye, Sussex. This inn was established in 1156 and has a turbulent history. In 1377 there was a fire which burnt down all but the cellar. The building you see today dates from 1420, so join us tonight in our investigation at the Mermaid Inn in Sussex. Okay, come on, if there's any spirits here, we welcome you to come forward. Draw the energies in of those good spirits.
I'm not being mad. Anyone just hear a horse? Can you tell us his name?
Okay. There's a little light on your camera there, Pip. Can that go off, or is that anything to do with your infrared?
It's probably the infrared. Is that too bright? Do you want me to turn it
A
on?
little bit.
How
See if you can turn
It's probably the infrared. Is that too bright? Do you want me to turn it
a
on?
little bit.
How is that still going off? No.
Hello, kids, is that a game, please?
That's really going.
Can you make that noise? You sound like a little girl whimpering. Go on, can you please do that again? Go on, please, can you make the noise? Only a few of us heard you. Can you do it a bit louder, please, for us? Honestly, it sounded like a little girl whimpering.
Yeah.
You heard it as well,
Yeah, I
didn't
did,
you?
yeah.
Anyone else hear it at all?
No,
No.
K2's going off.
Is it still going?
Oh yeah.
See that rampart, that.
Can we move the K2 further into the bed by the headboard?
As soon as you went near it, it went down, it stopped going mental.
Put up to where the headboard is, because then it's away from everything.
Well, now mine's starting to go.
Yours going off as well?
Yeah, be careful with all the stairs.
So I can see the Is it
It's
that?
funny how that's on exactly the same look.
Yeah.
Is there electricity behind it? Let's just
Possibly
debunk that.
for the lights.
There's a light switch there.
I've moved my back.
Put in the middle of it then.
Yeah, maybe that REM pod, do you think?
Shouldn't be the REM pod. I don't think the current's strong enough on the REM pod.
See, why is it stronger there? It's going to the red there.
Can you say there's nothing?
Move that side a bit more.
That's a
Away from the
one-place
post
switch.
over to the edge. That's it.
Oh, look now. You see that we're going red? Exactly there. Right there.
This one's going mad as well.
That's weird, isn't it?
It's like that little bit there, what's there?
And it's funny, Steve's not. Look, Steve's one's not going off at all.
That's bizarre.
Put yours near us, Steve. A minute.
Yeah, switch them across.
Now look, and now look at his. Look, put yours back there a minute, Steve. I'm going to try something.
Is your REM better on, John?
Yeah, it's right there.
Right, Rod, can you turn that light off? Cool. Okay. So yours is going off now.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, if there's any spirits here, we welcome you to come forward. I want to draw the energies in of those good spirits.
I'm not being funny. Anyone just hear a horse?
I want to draw the energies in of those good spirits.
I'm not being funny. Anyone just hear a horse? I'm not being funny. Anyone just hear a horse?
I just cough, maybe.
No, it was a horse. No, like going
Right.
like that. No?
No.
No.
Right, okay.
And just for the record, when I was stood up doing moving that REM pod, I felt really sick. But now I don't. Okay. So come on, if there's any spirits here, we see that there's lots of activity going on the bed area. Can those spirits do something? Or say something? Can you give me your name? Name Josephine.
What about if, Steve, if you come this side
Yeah.
and Pip aims, so we've got no one in that area, then Pip can put the camera on the bed and see if there's anything on the bed?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I should have been.
Steve, can you move just into that space a bit? Just behind you, it'll be alright. Just one step back. Brilliant. Cheers. Is it aimed down on the bed, Pip? Alright, if you try and encourage something to...
There's a spirit in the room. We don't mean any harm. We just wish you to come and communicate with us. We'd like to hear your story. If you'd like to speak to us, please. Don't be frightened of all these instruments.
Did you
It's
hear
to help us
What?
help you.
Sorry, just heard a whimpering. It was outside this door. It wasn't in the room, it was outside.
I've put 6 pennies on the bed. That's for our stay. If you'd like to come and check them out, you could keep those pennies. Have a Bible as well. Is there anyone here who's Catholic? You know, in Tudor times there was trouble with religion, Catholics and Protestants. If anyone had trouble being a Catholic or a Protestant, maybe you'd like to tell us. When there was a fire in Rye, we know with Rye, a lot of it was razed to the ground. Rye had to be rebuilt. Is there anyone who'd like to tell us about that? Did you survive the fire? Or did you perish in the fire? How many people perished in the fire? Can you knock and let us know, please? Are any of those smugglers around? Would you like to make yourself known, please? We're not here to judge anyone. We just wish to hear your story. If there are any smugglers here, could you please let us know? Could you knock once for yes, 2 for no?
Did you hear the footsteps out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am just.
Can I have a quick look?
The only thing is be careful of the
There we
camera.
go.
I'm just going to see if what's outside.
I'm getting a conversation on this box, but I've got to turn it up in order to listen.
We should turn the lights off out there for us while we're in there.
There's no one here.
Have you seen anyone over here?
I'm just getting a disjointed face.
Yeah. Yeah. When I kept staring at you, your face was distorted, and there was 2 things I saw. Most prominent was a man in a bathrobe, and I could clearly see that you was in a bath. I know that sounds probably quite obvious because of where you're coming from, but he was in a bathrobe, and he constantly is looking down, doesn't look up. He's done something, don't know what, but he's done something wrong.
Is it a bathrobe or like a monk's robe?
No, it's a bathrobe.
But you remember, you can't be going back too far back then because you wouldn't have had on sweets.
It's not going back too far. This particular guy, he's not. And the other one I'm seeing, he's got really big eyes.
See, the other thing, just to let you know as well, for modern, sort of bringing it up to modern times, is quite a lot of people will book the same room for years and years and years and years and years.
Mm.
So if they've got a connection to the room,
If the man that's in the bathrobe, if you're here with us, come forward and you will see a device that's on the bed, a little round red box. I don't know whether you'll see it as the colour red. If I go towards it, there's an aerial. As you go near, you don't have to touch it, but if you go near that bit that's sticking up, it will make that noise and the lights will flash, but it won't harm you in any way. Can you please go towards that and touch it for me? Come on, get back on that bed.
they're chatting from outside.
Oh, I had it.
I think it's out there.
It's outside the window, I think, isn't it?
I thought it was in the corridor.
Shall I not put the bubble up?
Is there someone there?
Yeah.
Who's that on your camera? Is that Scott Storm?
Pardon?
Sorry?
Is that Storm on your camera at the moment?
Yes, it is.
There's got to be someone coming from it.
Carl, we know your energy's here. We can see that your energy's here by using these two devices, but I want you to come close and touch this for me. Can you do that? Come on, go close as you can. Don't be frightened, I promise you it won't harm you in any way. You can tell us what you did. Why are you looking down? What have you done wrong? There's a couple of balls on the bed. Make them, the lights flash if you just touch them gently. You don't have to move them a lot.
Can we try something else? Can we try a guy calling out?
Do you really go
Anyone?
for it? Have we got anybody here that wishes to make contact? If we have, please can you make yourself known? We appreciate what you've done so far, but as you know, we always ask him for a bit more. Can you give us your name, please, first of all? We've got a device so you can talk through. Can we have your name? Go on, please don't be shy. We're not here to scare you or frighten you. We just want to find out about your life. Can you give us your name, please? If you can't do that, can you make a noise or can you do anything you can just to show us you're here, you're around? If you can, there's some money on the bed and a couple of little balls. Can you move those please for us? If you can you make the room go a bit colder? Can you bring the temperature down please for us?
Come on, use all of the energy. There's plenty of us in here. Come forward. Use as much energy as you need to set any of our devices off. We allow you to use as much energy as you need. Please don't be afraid of any of the devices. We don't mean you any harm.
Debbie, I was going to ask you, you know you mentioned Josephine earlier. How old would you think Josephine was when she passed over?
I don't know, she's only a young girl.
Well, do you know what?
I'm still sensing her, and to be honest with
Yeah.
you, I feel very much that she was told to wait outside a lot.
Yeah, because you know, I'll tell you what, that ties in, because I think I heard like a little girl sort of do like a murmur noise, literally as soon as we started the investigation. So, Josephine, if you're outside and you can hear me, can you tap on the door, please?
Is there not a shadow of somebody standing outside? In the middle?
There's literally no one there.
No, show it again, Steve. It might be where the floor dips.
Yeah.
Stand to one side.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
floor
it
dips.
is.
Josephine, thank you for doing what you've done so far, but can you make a louder noise, please? Or can we hear you murmur or scream or talk to us?
This just started going.
Oh, I don't know, what was it?
Yeah, thank you. Can you do that again, please? You heard that, didn't you?
What was it?
Well, it's like a noise coming from out here.
My fan's going off on this heat.
No,
it's
it wasn't. It was,
definitely
it was people talking.
And this hasn't gone off until now.
Thank you, Josephine. Are you with somebody else? Is there you? Have you got a friend outside with you? I heard like two people talking. Did you?
I heard something, you're definitely
Yeah.
outside.
Out there, yeah.
Josephine, was there a man in a bathrobe here spending the night or spending part of the night with two women? Were you told to wait outside and not make a word? Or not say a word rather and stay silent? Yeah, he's not answering me, Josephine, so if you could tell me, that would be really appreciated.
What I was getting at is that K2 over
Yes.
there. It wasn't. It was going
It was
all
like
time.
no, it was like that, dead, nothing.
And then as soon as you started talking to Josephine and about being outside, it was going.
Oh.
And it's gone off again now, isn't it?
Well, shall I
So
bring
what, as soon
Josephine?
as you mentioned
Isn't it-
Josephine,
Is there any chance maybe we could open the door, leave the door open?
We can do, but the only thing, just a couple of things on it though. I don't know whether we should have confirmed to make sure the painters decorators have gone home. And that means there's only 2 left. One will be in the reception all the time. I don't know where the guy is.
guys,
But when you were talking about Josephine, I heard a sort of whimpering. I didn't want to say it at the time because I wanted to just confirm it was there, but I didn't hear it again.
No, I was just
But that was outside.
Yeah, 'cause if we're getting stuff outside the door, I was wondering if we could just open the door, leave it open, but turn the light off.
Put one of your balls there, maybe.
Turn the light. I've got,
It's been like that for some
and
time.
turn the light off out there.
You can do.
but that was going off a lot, wasn't it? When I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
talking
That's
about.
more compelling because it was
Yeah.
just like that.
I was just feeling static on my arm.
When again,
Can we switch that hallway light on? Can we switch that hallway light on?
A way to keep this door open.
And I look, it's going off again. The door's open. So why is that going off now that door's open? It's as if she's come into the room.
Yeah, maybe she needs permission to come in.
Yeah, she might have been told to stay out.
She has been told to stay
Doesn't matter,
out.
leave it on,
She's
John. If you put a ball out there,
No, but there's a light switch there. I just turned it off.
Josephine, thank you for joining us. You're more than welcome to come into the room.
He's doing the obvious. He's doing the obvious with 2 women in here. And he tells her to leave.
what's going off now? Which one's that?
Blue room.
I'd also put the bear out there because if she's out there.
Be careful.
Yeah,
of
good
the
idea.
top of the bed.
I think she's come into the room.
Where's your village?
Just put her by the
Anyway,
door.
just by the door.
Anywhere where we can, so you're going to hear it.
I'd put it right in the doorway, John, to be fair. Yeah.
We'd just like to ask you, thank you.
So is that your yes?
Yeah, is that your yes? Can you just confirm that if that's your yes? Can you make that noise again, please, for us? We'll use that device to make the noise.
Yes, it's just something off the bloody red, to be honest, this one here.
Alright, Josephine, I'm going to ask you the first question. So, were you here on holiday? I guess that's yes.
Oh my gosh. Everything's going.
That never goes off. Oh my god. My hands are still up.
Josephine, did you? Was it your father that was in the room? Or can you answer this question? Did you used to work here, Josephine? Did you like the man that was in here?
Ask that question again. Ask the
Or did you like the man that was in the room in the bathrobe? Or did you really detest the man that was in the bathrobe? Did you not like him? Right, I'm going to ask you another question. Was it a bit embarrassing for you having to stay outside while the man was here with two women in the room? Was it a bit? Yeah, it was. Josephine, I'm going to ask you a very serious question now. Did you make it to heaven? You did. Does heaven exist? I'm going to ask a question again. Does heaven exist?
I'm sure I just heard yes.
You sure you just heard it?
Or would it someone else say?
What, you heard a yes, Storm?
Like a whisper yes, like that. Unless it were breathing, but I don't think you would have anything.
Josephine, are you able to visit as you wish any time from heaven?
Ask her her age. So you think how old she is. So ask her to go near that device. If you go 0 to 10, go near it. If nothing happens, then say 10 to 20. Do it that way.
Josephine, I'm going to ask you how... Thank you, you're very keen and eager. I'm going to ask you how old you are. So are you aged between 0 to 10 years? Are you aged between 11 to 20 years? Are you aged between 21 to 30 years? Are you aged between 31 to 40 years?
Come on, Josephine, how old are you? Can you tell us how old you are? If you are, could you go towards that little black box that's on the bed? And make that light up again. Come on, if you're happy to tell us how old you are, can you go near that for us?
Come on, use all energy, Josephine. We allow you to use whatever you need.
Is somebody stopping you from talking to us? Do you want to talk to us?
Is there a man stopping you, Josephine? Was he your daddy, Josephine? Or was you here with your mummy?
Uncle.
Josephine, was the man in the bathrobe your uncle?
So I'm getting she worked here.
She's too young.
No, even young. I'm getting she worked here, or she lived here.
Ask that again.
Hmm?
Ask that again. See if it does anything.
What's her name? Josephine. Josephine, did you used to work here? Was you a maid? Okay, thank you. Did this man ask you to do things you didn't want to do?
Was you wanting to clean the room and you weren't allowed in?
Josephine, we're going to use another device for you to communicate with us. We're welcome you to come and use this board so you can tell us a little bit more information. Is that okay?
How are we going to get all this lot in?
Who's going to do board? You? Steve?
No, I'll move out of the way so someone can sit down.
Storm?
That's done, mate.
No, I'm not going to get that one. Never in there.
Watch the ball on the floor, Stu. By your feet.
I've got X-ray vision.
Yeah?
X-ray
I don't
vision.
get, I don't get his open, that's like, you haven't got nothing on his.
At least the floor's not so
Mm. Big stone.
bad. One bloody snack for.
I'll get, Steve, you got your pen and paper ready?
Oh,
Cool.
yes.
You want me to
Oh, it's alright.
need a clip or something, didn't you? To
I've got the way.
put it on the bed. Are you coming on, Pip?
Yeah, come on.
Come on now.
Absolutely roasting.
Can you put some each one? Hopefully.
So here, is it warm?
It's warming now.
That's what I would make.
We'll have to see.
It's a table, isn't it?
Yeah.
Was that me moving?
Right, okay.
Alright. Light fingers, one finger. No finger
Still,
around.
did you want to sit down?
No, I'm good, thanks.
You good?
Okay, as we build the energy up on this board, I ask and welcome any positive, good spirits to communicate with us. Okay, to show you the board, we'll show you the yes and the no. And you've got letters from A to M, N to Z, numbers from 1 to 0, and you have goodbye at the bottom of the board. I ask all spirits to leave immediately if we take this device to goodbye. Okay, if there's any spirits here, can you tell me your name? Can you spell your name out or give me the first letter of your name?
Went to J.
George, pass that light.
Face.
Okay, can you go to the first letter of your name?
Is this Josephine?
Josephine, how old are you? Using the numbers on the board, can you tell me how old you are, please?
One.
One.
Next one.
And the next number?
Are you 10 years old?
Did you see something you didn't like?
No.
Not you.
Oh.
Josephine, did the man do something you didn't like?
Was there anything that you could do about it, Josephine?
Did the man hurt you in any way? Was this so you didn't tell his secret? Can you tell us his name? Can you spell it out for us, please? No.
Go on.
What's the next letter, please? And the next letter, please. Zad?
Is there any more? ZA is MZ.
No. Go to goodbye, 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 goodbye,
Yeah.
goodbye.
Between
Do you know
Right, let's
what?
go
I'm
back to them.
thinking, right, before we go any further, you know I said I saw a man in a bathrobe stood there, but yet I saw another man with big eyes. And he,
Did that make noise then?
No, it's Pip.
the eyes were too big to be of a human. Okay? It was something not human. Now, we asked her who was in here doing the nasty stuff. So was it a nasty spirit that's been doing stuff to people here? We're thinking it's that man in the bathrobe, but it's not. It's an evil spirit that is doing stuff to women in here. It was either the two women together or there's two particular women in here, and she knew, she could hear it, but she couldn't do nothing about it. That's why she went to know.
Have you written one down on your pad?
Yeah, I've been.
It's not 100%.
If it's sexual,
Yeah.
could it be? Oh, I forgot what they're called. Because if it's not human and it's evil, what's the one that's called that purely or for sex? Oh, they've got a specific name.
Okay, Carl, if there's any spirits here, come and communicate with us. We welcome you to come forward. We wish you no harm. We ask that you wish us no harm. We've got loads of devices here in the room that you can use to communicate with us through. There's two little balls on the bed. There's another one that lights up. There's a little round black device. If you go near that, the lights will flash. There's a little teddy bear on the bottom of the bed, on the ottoman sort of thing, by the towels. If you can go near that, that'd be great. And also there's a little black box on the corner that you can go near as well. I just want to ask that we've got a spirit that looks like it's sort of held on or hanging off of the bed where John is. John, can you raise your arms? So it's either just behind him Put your hands down.
Can I just ask, is it a short thing?
No,
No.
Okay.
it's like spread out. It looks very strange. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
mapping out the bed,
Those
but it
splits.
is, yeah, it is a bit weird, I have to say.
Only because when I was doing that and I turned around this way, I saw something go through there, but probably about that height.
Okay, Cole, if there's any spirits here, come and communicate with us. We welcome you to come forward. We wish you no harm. We ask that you wish us no harm. We've got loads of devices here in the room that you can use to communicate with us through. There's 2 little balls on the bed. There's another one that lights up. There's a little round black device. If you go near that, the lights will flash. There's a little teddy bear on the bottom of the bed, on the ottoman sort of thing, by the towels. If you can go near that, that'd be great. And also there's a little black box on the corner that you can go near as well. I just want to ask that we've got a spirit that looks like it's sort of held on or hanging off of the bed where John is. John, can you raise your arms? So it's either just behind him. Put your hands down.
Can I just ask, is it a short thing?
No,
No.
Okay.
it's like spread out. It looks very strange. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
mapping out the bed,
Those
but it
splits.
is, yeah, it is a bit weird, I have to say.
Only because when I was doing that and I turned around this way, I saw something go through there, but probably about that height.
This is kind of like hanging off the top of the bed, so it's
John,
kind of hanging
Put your
down.
hand up again a minute.
1 or 2?
1, your left. Right. Right, put that one down, put the other one up.
Shall I move this round?
That light's got brighter.
Right, get brighter then.
So it's one wheel, so yeah, I've turned it around, sorry.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Do you think you should move that?
Yeah, let's see if we can.
How far is it going to go?
It's gone.
Oh, hang
Yeah,
on.
that's what I mean. It could have been just picking up the bed. So,
That's oh no, it can't be Rodney. There's 2 there.
yeah, that's Rod there,
Yeah.
and that's John.
So would it be picking him up as a person and as a stick?
I think it's picking up the bed myself. I think it was just trying to map out the bed.
No, that one in front of Rodney. So is that definitely Rodney?
Yeah, it's probably because I'm quite close to this here, so it's trying to map this part of the bed out. So if I pull that back and round, go around the other way. Why it's not
It's going to be weird, isn't it?
picking up Rod, I don't know. Maybe
Just
it's
some-
John's
But is that
slightly
because
Right, I will
It
be
goes
back.
a bit
oh
wacky.
lovely.
I'm going to hand over.
It goes a bit
Back
wacky
on.
because John's sitting down.
Camera
He
goes
doesn't
right.
like it because he can't pick his legs up. So it's picking up
Liz walking out.
Liz walking out. Rod's just there. It's not mapping that out.
That's much fucking right
I don't know, maybe if I try and get close to him.
Is it in like a movie, if you like?
No, you're right, if I try and.
I keep smelling like dog's wee. Urine.
I know what you mean.
Do you?
Yeah, it's a funny smell. I don't know what it
I
is.
smelled it downstairs and I just got a bit strong whiff of it just then.
Yeah.
And that went off. And that went off. Again, how come is that what happens?
It can do.
Triggers one then over.
This is
Not all
weird.
the time, doesn't do it every time though.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, I've got Steve. Okay, the spirit that's here, that's going near that device, yes, you, thank you. We appreciate that you're here. Can you do something for us? Can you knock?
The mirror. What about the mirror?
Yeah, can you move the mirror? Can you tilt it backwards? There's two little yellow balls on the edge of the bed. Can you knock those off?
Okay, that's definitely.
Come on. I hope that's a yes. If that's a yes, can you put that light on again? Can you set that alarm off again? Thank you. Right, okay. So can you either move the mirror, or ideally it'd be fantastic if you could move one of those yellow balls off of the bed. Can you do that for me? Come on, use all of our energy. We give you permission to use our energy. John, if you can just point to the balls that I want to be moved. Come on, we'll give you a couple of minutes. I know it's going to take up a lot of your energy. It might be something that you find hard to do, but we really appreciate it. Come on, John's pointing at the two balls. Can you move one of them for me? Can you tap one of those off of the bed? If you can't push it that hard, just a gentle tap. Be great. You can put it down there, John. Okay, if you can't do that for us, is there something else you can do?
Oh,
I keep smelling like dog's wee. Urine.
I know what you mean.
Do you?
Yeah. It's a funny smell. I don't know what it
I
is.
smelled it downstairs and I just got a big strong whiff of it just then.
Yeah.
And that went off. And that went off. Again, how come is that what happens?
It can do.
Triggers one then over.
This is
Not all
weird.
the time, doesn't do it every time though.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, I've got to sneeze. Okay, the spirit that's here, that's going near that device, yes, you, thank you. We appreciate that you're here. Can you do something for us? Can you knock?
the mirror. What about the mirror?
Yeah, can you move the mirror? Can you tilt it backwards? There's two little yellow balls on the edge of the bed. Can you knock those off?
Okay, that's definitely.
Come on. I hope that's a yes. If that's a yes, can you put that light on again? Can you set that alarm off again? Thank you. Right, okay. So can you either move the mirror, or ideally it'd be fantastic if you could move one of those yellow balls off of the bed. Can you do that for me? Come on, use all of our energy. We give you permission to use our energy. John, if you can just point to the balls that I want to be moved. Come on, we'll give you a couple of minutes. I know it's going to take up a lot of your energy. It might be something that you find hard to do, but we really appreciate it. Come on, John's pointing at the two balls. Can you move one of them for me? Can you tap one of those off of the bed? If you can't push it that hard, just a gentle tap. Be great. down there, John. Okay, if you can't do that for us, is there something else you can do?
Oh, well, that ball you just picked up just moved, Rod.
This one.
Yeah, just moved slightly.
I just picked it up this way.
No, literally about 2 seconds before you picked it up, it moved.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Do you want to ask it to see if it roll it back to us then?
I just saw it move really slightly, but no, it did move.
Follow. Okay, so we're going to roll one of these balls down the corridor. The spirit that's here, they're really light, them balls. Can you roll one of those? Can you roll one back to us, please?
And if it does come back this way, you know I'll be moving.
Come on. Make John scream like a girl. Can you move that ball for us?
Just out of interest, did anyone have a camera pointing that was two balls when we were two on the bed?
What move?
I think that one,
Yeah,
that
because
was alive. Should be.
look, before the one that you picked up definitely
What's on
moved a
the
little
live?
bit before you, literally about 2 seconds before you picked it up.
I think what that
It'd be
is.
interesting to see if it got picked up on
The
camera.
live is on him, but it's whether you'd see it. You put it on a large
Yeah.
camera, you might.
Come on, make one of these go off again.
Come on. Come and play with our devices. You can either go towards one of the devices that will flash, the little black box on the side of the ottoman at the bottom of the bed. Move the ball that's on the bottom of the bed. There's another little ball by the side of it that if you touch it the lights will flash. Or if you can touch one of the round black objects on the bed. Or roll that ball back to us from down the corridor.
Turned off.
John's trying to call it out.
Come on. We know someone's in here. We've been setting off our devices. Please come back to us. There's a ball on this bed. Use all of our energy. There's lots of us in here. Just to give that ball a little push or a little knock. Any way on the bed, either off the bed or the other way. Try and get it to move. If you can't do that, there's a mirror over in the corner. Try and give that a little bit of a nudge. Don't be afraid of any of our devices.
Yeah, it's on there.
Yeah.
It was like a murmur. Like
Yeah,
a
heard
murmur.
What was it?
It was like a
Sounded like
voice.
yeah,
Yeah.
didn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
If that was you that says yes, is that yes to moving this ball that I'm pointing to? Or trying to move the
Oh,
mirror?
that REM pod's going off.
Can you tell us your name, please? Who are you, and what's your name?
Gone off.
Yeah.
So it'd been, and the battery had been drained.
Yep.
Look at that.
And that's going.
Come on. I know you're listening.
Okay,
What
two
was
seconds
that?
now.
What was that flash over there? Was that you?
It might have been me.
Come on, we know you're
Someone's
listening.
done it.
Don't know what I said.
Yeah, my K2's just started flashing. Oh,